You don't lose if you get knocked down, you lose if you stay down. I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now, and live the rest of your life as a champion. Champions aren't made in the gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them, a desire, a dream, a vision. Impossible is not a fact, it's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration, it's a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary, impossible is nothing. What you are thinking is what you are becoming. The greater our level of understanding, the harder the tests become. True success is reaching our potential without compromising our values. I'll tell you how I'd like to be remembered. As a black man who won the heavyweight title, who has humorous, and who never looked down on those who looked up to him. A man who stood for freedom, justice, and equality, and I wouldn't even mind if folks forgot how pretty I was. Even the greatest was once a beginner. Don't be afraid to take that first step. Success is not achieved by winning all the time. Real success comes when we rise after we fall. Some mountains are higher than others, some roads steeper than the next. There are hardships and setbacks, but you cannot let them stop you. Even on the steepest road you must not turn back. Silence is golden when you can't think of a good answer. Just remember that you don't have to be what they want you to be. If you look at the world the same way, when you're 50, that you did when you were 20, then you wasted 30 years. Rest but never quit. Even the sun has a sinking spell each evening, but it always rises the next morning. At sunrise, every soul is born again. Impossible is just a big word, thrown around by small men, who find it easier to live in the world they've been given, than to explore the power they have to change it. When you're right, nobody remembers. When you're wrong, nobody forgets. What counts in the ring is what you can do after you're exhausted. The same is true of life. No one starts out on top. You have to work your way up. Success is not achieved by winning all the time. Real success comes when we rise after we fall. Every day is different, and some days are better than others. But no matter how challenging the day, I get up and live it. The man who has no imagination has no wings. I have learned to live my life one step, one breath, and one moment at a time, but it was a long road. I set out on a journey of love, seeking truth, peace, and understanding. I am still learning. You're not going to enjoy every minute of the journey, but the success you'll find at the end will make it all worth it. We have one life, it soon will be past. What we do for God is all that will last. You don't want no pie in the sky when you die. You want something here on the ground while you're still around. If you are not the best, then pretend you are. We can't be brave without fear. My only fault is that I don't realize how great I really am. Champions come and go, but to be legendary, you got to have heart. More heart than the next man, more than anyone in the world. Once the choice is made, do not look back. Do not second-guess your decisions. I am the greatest, I said that even before I knew I was. God will not place a burden on a man's shoulders, knowing that he cannot carry it. Be obedient to your superior, and your inferior will obey you. The man of least capacity is the one who shows himself incapable of self-correction. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. I'm not trying to get power over white, I'm involved in a freedom struggle. Not a power struggle. How many push-ups do you do? I don't know, I only starts counting when it starts hurting. My main fight is for freedom and equality. My way of joking is to tell the truth. That's the funniest joke in the world. I do a lot of reading, a lot of studying. I ask questions, I'll go out, travel these countries. I'll watch how their people live, and I learn.